Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and History Lovers. Today we are exploring the Queen Elizabeth II 50 pence coin 1998 from the United Kingdom. This coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the front and a detailed reverse design that represents British history and culture. The 50 pence coin is a well-known part of British currency, and many collectors search for it because it can be worth big money. While millions were produced, only a smaller number remain today in very high-grade condition with bright surfaces, strong design details, and beautiful shine. In this video we will explore its history, design, and the reasons why collectors value it so highly. Stay with us because this 50 pence coin might already be in your collection, and it could be worth far more than its face value. Let's get started. The Queen Elizabeth II 50 pence coin from 1998 begins with a long, rich tradition of British coinage where history, culture, and national identity are carefully preserved in metal and passed from one generation to the next, and this particular coin represents not only a piece of currency but also a snapshot of a time when the United Kingdom continued to modernize its circulating coins while maintaining a deep respect for heritage and royal symbolism. And for collectors, this coin becomes a fascinating subject because its value depends on many subtle factors, including condition, rarity, demand, and historical interest, which together create a narrative that extends far beyond its simple face value. In 1998, the 50 pence coin was already well established as one of the most recognizable coins in the United Kingdom, with its distinctive seven-sided shape that makes it unique among world currencies and easy to identify by touch and sight. And coins from this year typically feature the third portrait of the monarch, designed by Ian Rank Broadley, which shows a more mature and realistic depiction of the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and this portrait remained in use for many years, becoming one of the most familiar images in British numismatics, and for collectors the presence of this portrait helps confirm authenticity and adds historical context to the coin. When discussing a coin described as out mint mark, it generally refers to a piece that does not carry a visible mint identifier, which is normal for most circulating British coins since the Royal Mint does not usually include mint marks on standard issues, and therefore the absence of such a mark is not an error, but rather the standard production style. And this detail is important because some new collectors may mistakenly believe that a missing mark increases rarity, but in reality the value of a 1998 50 pence coin is influenced much more by its condition and whether it belongs to a special issue or commemorative design. Uncirculated condition is one of the most critical aspects when evaluating the worth of any coin, and in the case of a 1998 50 pence coin, an uncirculated example means that the coin has never been used in everyday transactions and therefore retains its original mint luster, sharp details, and clean surfaces without wear, and this level of preservation significantly enhances its desirability among collectors because it allows the coin to appear almost exactly as it did when it left the mint, and such coins are often stored carefully in protective holders or albums to maintain their pristine state. The actual market value of a standard 1998 50 pence coin in uncirculated condition is usually modest compared to rare commemorative issues, but it can still be worth several times its face value depending on demand and presentation, and while common examples may sell for a few pounds, collectors are often willing to pay more for coins with exceptional eye appeal, flawless surfaces, and strong luster, and in some cases professionally graded coins can achieve even higher prices, especially if they receive top grades from recognized grading services which certify their condition and authenticity. It is also important to consider whether the coin is part of a special commemorative release, because certain 50 pence coins issued in different years feature unique designs celebrating historical events or cultural milestones, and these can be significantly more valuable than standard circulation pieces. And although 1998 does not correspond to one of the most famous rare designs, collectors still examine each coin carefully for unusual characteristics such as striking errors, off-center designs, or die variations, which can sometimes transform an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Another factor influencing value is the broader numismatic market, where trends can change over time as new collectors enter the hobby and demand shifts toward specific series or themes, and the popularity of British coins has grown internationally, which means that even relatively common pieces can see increased interest, especially when presented in high-quality condition and accompanied by detailed information about their history and significance, and this growing global interest contributes to a steady demand for well-preserved coins from the late 20th century, including the 1998 50 pence. For those creating content such as a long presentation, this coin provides an excellent opportunity to explore not only its monetary value but also the artistry and craftsmanship behind its design, the historical context of its issuance, and the role of coin collecting as a hobby that connects people across generations. And by discussing topics such as grading, storage, market trends, and identification, viewers can gain a comprehensive understanding of why even a seemingly simple coin can hold both financial and educational value. Collectors often emphasize the importance of careful handling and proper storage when dealing with uncirculated coins, because even minor scratches or exposure to air, moisture, and contaminants can reduce a coin's grade and therefore its value, and using protective capsules, gloves, and controlled environments helps preserve the original condition and ensures that the coin remains attractive to future buyers or collectors. And this attention to detail is part of what makes numismatics a disciplined and rewarding pursuit where patience and knowledge are key. In conclusion, the 1998 50 pence coin from the United Kingdom in uncirculated condition represents a blend of history, artistry, and collectible interest, and while its monetary value may not reach extraordinary levels, it still holds significance for collectors who appreciate its design, its connection to the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and its place within the broader story of modern British coinage. And by understanding the factors that influence its worth, anyone can better appreciate the hidden value within everyday objects and perhaps even discover the joy of building a meaningful coin collection. Thanks for watching.